Welcome to the 20th World Congress on Qigong, Tai Chi, TCM, and Natural Healing. My name is Sifu Donald Wong. I'm also a state rep representing the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I started martial art and Qigong back in 1965. I learned from a lot of teachers, and what I'm going to be showing is a combination of a lot of the teachers that I've learned from and some that I've rediscovered on my own. I never say I discovered because most people have 2 arms and 2 legs, and you can only do so much with your arms and legs. So some of the things that I'll be showing must have been done before, but through the years have gone to the wayside. I taught in the Chinese Freemason, which is Hong Ten, the youth group in Boston, Asian American Cultural Center, and the Chi Farm. I've done seminars at Tai Chi Gala, which is on the East Coast, in America, Asia, Bermuda, Canada, and Europe. I've also gave seminars in Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, senior centers, parks, and a lot of nonprofits. My vision for Eastern medicine and Eastern healing is to see East and Western healing become equal. I want to see Eastern healing practice like Qigong, Tai Chi, TMC, natural healing, be approved for insurance company. And I want the patients to have a choice. Just like in Asia, when you come out of a hospital in Asia that I visit, after you come out, they have the Western pharmacy on the left or the Chinese herbal on your right. And you had a choice on which healing practice you want to use. Now, how can we start and have more people recognize Eastern medicine? We have to start teaching our youth, seniors, and our politicians. This is going to be very important for the future because, like everything else, if you teach the youth, they in turn will start practicing and using it. Teach the seniors, they'll regain their health or keep what they have, and mainly teaching the politician and introducing it to them. Because once you introduce it to them, you can start working on bills and laws to protect and help the people that practice Eastern healing. So now I'll introduce most of the things that I've learned, and the main thing in Qigong or Tai Chi or any of these practices is to relax. Relax so that the energy can go through you. It's just like if you have a block of Jell-O and you slap the block of Jell-O, you can see the rippling effect of the energy. You take a concrete block, you slap it, nothing happens except for maybe your hand might get red. So what I first want to do is introduce you to some of the things I introduce to my students. So first of all, if you can clasp your hands together, and then with your index finger pointed down, almost like a gun, and then separate the index fingers and look in between the index fingers and see what happens. With most of the people, what you're going to feel is like magnets of the 2 fingers coming together. That's the yin and yang. You know, your right hand is the giving, your left hand is the taking. So once you put it together, it's like magnets, and it slowly comes together. And that's one way of testing to see how sensitive you are to energy. So the first exercise that we're going to go through is what we call the near and far hand. You can do it with me if you go to a table and put both hands around 3 inches off the surface and go up and down a little and see if you can feel the resistance. Okay, now stop. Take your right hand and go up and down and see if you can feel the pressure going to your left hand. Now do your left hand and see if you can feel the pressure going to the right. Now this exercise is almost like working with a waterbed. If you're touching the surface of a waterbed and you press down on one end, the other hand will go up with the displacement of the water. You press down with the other hand will go up because of the displacement of the water. Now, we want to use this on people, and you don't have to use your own energy on this. What it is everyone has an aura, and whatever the discomfort is, the aura is weaker. So what we want to do is take our one hand, like if I had problems with my shoulder, I would put it 3 inches away from my shoulder. And then the other hand, 3 inches away from my dantian. It doesn't matter which hand. It just depends on where the discomfort is. If it's on your other shoulder, you use your other hand. Or any place on your body. So what it is you have the discomfort on your shoulder, your hand on the dantian, and it's 3 inches apart. Slowly have your hand, whichever hand is on the dantian, move a little further. Okay? And see if you feel anything. What you might be feeling is tingling on either hand. Okay? And what's happening now is I consider dantian as the purifier of energy. This is where all the energy starts. And the discomfort is over here, so you're compressing the discomfort. So slowly, you have your hand by the dantian move out. So what you're trying to do is take the stagnant energy from the discomfort, and by bringing your hand out, it slowly comes to the dantian. As it comes to the dantian, you build a vacuum here where all the other chi or aura will fill in the location. So as you bring your hand away from your dantian, all the energy will go down here from the discomfort. It'll be re-energized and will be going to the rest of the body. So if you just stand like that, hold it whatever your discomfort is, and the hand by the dantian move out. Just stay there for a couple of minutes and see if you feel the effect. The other thing I rediscovered was the dantian is the beginning of life. What's important is if you have a newborn baby, you put them on the back and you watch how they breathe. It's not their chest that goes up and down. It's their stomach or dantian that goes up and down. Because while they're in the womb, it's the umbilical cord that goes to the belly button. And all the life force is here at the dantian, before your hands and legs are even formed. So you're like a tree, where the dantian is like the tree trunk. Your legs are like the roots, and your hands are like the branches. And so all the energy comes here and then goes out. And that's when the dantian and all the energy starts to develop your hands and feet. Now I would like to talk about cultivation. One of the fastest way that I think of cultivation is standing in Wuji. And standing in Wuji, if you could do at least 20 minutes, you don't have to do 20 minutes right away. Do 5 minutes and then add a minute each day. When you get up to 20 minutes, that's when the whole circulation in your body of the qi will be developed. The best time to do it from the monk that I knew was from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. And I confirmed it with an acupuncture because at 4 a.m., your qi is at the top of your lungs. By 6 a.m., it's to your lower body. So if you're doing the Qigong from 4 to 6, the Qi is from the top of your lungs working down to the lower body. And what it is also doing is it's reinforcing all the major organs as it goes from lungs to the lower part of the body. So once you do 20 minutes of Wu Ji, you should start feeling the difference. If you can do that for 90 days or 3 months, you should feel the difference. One thing I've also added with my students is I added feng shui wood cultivation. What I would like you to do, if you could find a partner, to do it back to back. As you can see, when you're doing it back to back, most people, when they breathe in, the qi goes up their back. When they exhale, it goes down the front. So if you're doing it back to back, both of the qis are going up. And it's like gears, where 2 gears are going and they interact and help each other to go up. So this will, and you should feel warmth or vibration, or even sometimes you feel like a magnet where you're both attracting and repelling each other. But mainly stay relaxed. That's the most important. So this will enhance your cultivation. So in my school or seminars, we do it back to back. What I would ask you not to do is not to face one way in the crowd. Because the first person, when they inhale, it will come up their back. The person behind you, as they exhale, it will be coming down. So it's almost like gears, one going up, one going down, where they'll be clashing with each other. So if you can, when you do Qigong with feng shui and people, do it back to back. If you like what you see in the next couple of days on the 20th World Congress on Qigong, Tai Chi, TCM, and Natural Healing, please contact the organizers for Congress and please get involved.